Hi ladies, hope y'all are doing well today. I've had a couple of questions on how to do the case study, so I thought I'd create a little quickie here to help you out with that. In looking at these case studies, these are what you would actually be coding from, so they're kind of interspersed in here to help you get used to that. We will do some occasionally, but it's not going to be assigned to every chapter. So what you're looking at is, what is the procedure? This is procedure coding, so you need to know what procedure was done. And in this case, it states that the pre- and post-operative diagnosis is a 4-centimeter laceration of the left thigh. Procedure was repair of laceration. Read on down, it's a 4-year-old, left thigh, 4 centimeters, no foreign bodies. So taking a look at this, you're going to start with repair of laceration. That is what it states as the procedure. Now, a lot of these you can look up a couple of different ways. You can look it up as repair. You can look it up under laceration. And then when you're looking down through those, it could be a repair of laceration. You're going to need to look at thigh, that type of area. So when you're looking this up in your CPT manual, there is a couple of different ways to start. I suggest on this one, start looking under repair and see if you can find laceration of thigh. Since this is a 4 centimeter, I pretty much bet these are going to be distinguished by how big of a laceration it is. So make sure you're looking for that 4 centimeter. The next thing you need to know is some codes are bilateral and some are not. If it's not a bilateral code, you're going to need to add a modifier to it. And you remember your modifiers from the previous chapter. You can look those up at the very front of your coding manual. And so let's take a look at this one. If we go look at repair of laceration, left thigh, we're going to get code 12032. And 12032 is repair intermediate wound of scalp, axilla, trunk, or extremities. So this is on the thigh, that's part of the trunk. 12032 because it's between 2.6 and 7.5 centimeters. So you would look that up in the index, and then you're going to go and verify it, and that's where you get all this information. This is not a bilateral or but it's not a bilateral code, so you're going to need a modifier added to this. You'll need the modifier LT for left. So this would be 12032-LT. That would be your answer for this one. And all that information is just pulled out of this case. And that's what you have to do with each one of these, is go down through it, see what is the procedure, since that's what you're in right now, procedure coding, and then see if there's any other information you need to know. Sometimes it could be the age of the patient, could be something dealing with modifiers, could be several codes. If it needs one or more, there's a possibility. I'm going to go through and help you out on this first one and tell you that case 1 has 1 code. Case 2 has 1 code. Case 3 has 1, 2, 3, 4 codes. Case 4 has 1. Case 5 has 1, 6, 7. All the rest of them just have 1 code. But there are some modifiers on some of these, so make sure that you're taking a look at your modifiers. And it's just not LT and RT. It could be a number modifier. 52 is a very popular one. Just different things like that that you really need to look at. So see what procedure is occurring. Is there anything unusual with it? Or any extra information given in the narrative? And check for modifiers. So that's the best way to handle these. And I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, just let me know.